Long ago, in a distant time, I, the big bad booty daddy, unleashed the unspeakable rain upon Real Talk. But a foolish reaper wielding a magic scythe stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung into the future, where my reign continues. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the error of the big bad booty daddy. And Real Talk Wrestling podcast is sponsored by The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Well, I mean, when you put it that way, I guess I'm destined for the future.
And I don't think so.
Was this?
No, that was the intro with a prolong, so y'all can do your introductions.
Right, so that's it.
Yeah,
okay.
Do your introduction.
Right, well that was ridiculous. Sorry, I configured a bit.
Wait. I thought that was pretty good.
I heard it.
Thought that was good.
Good.
I loved it.
Evening.
You loved it, right, Prodigy?
Everybody, shut the hell up. I'm speaking.
Okay.
Have some damn respect. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Real Talk Wrestling. I am your friend, my friend, everybody's friend, the people's champion, your two-time Real Talk champion. And in 7 days' time.
What are you going to do in 7 days?
Your three-time Real Talk heavyweight champion in 7 days, which is pretty damn exciting. And then begins my century of championship.
Century?
For a century from starting Sunday, I am going to collect every championship there is. But hey,
there's only two, so
as usual, my ambition precedes me. But anyway, I'll let everyone else introduce themselves. Then we have a very special Mav TV before 7 days' time at Extreme Rules. So crack on with it, guys. Introduce yourselves. Sorry, whoa. Let me rewind for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the Brit with all the wit. I forgot that bit. That was weird. It's a little bit late.
I feel weird that your intro was longer than the introduction.
Maverick. The Brit with all the wit. Maverick. It feels right now.
Okay,
now you guys can introduce yourselves.
Why is your introduction longer than the prologue and the intro for this podcast?
Because it's way more interesting.
Wait, was mine? I think mine was pretty. I think the intro was pretty good.
I like that a lot.
I think it was really geeky.
Yeah, but that's the point. It's supposed to be. I'm the big bad booty daddy. My name is supposed to be just for fun and giggles. I mean, good lord.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought the intro was pretty good. It took me a long time to make that.
I'm glad you liked it.
I loved it, actually. Like how I loved how you lost your title about 2 weeks.
I love the fact that I'm going to win it back in 7 days without any screwing around, because a little bit later on, guys, have my stipulation to be announced.
Oh, yeah.
So I spoke to Providence, and we talked it out, and we said it's Extreme Rules. You're an arsehole. I hate you. But I want a stipulation for our match. He said, I hate you too, you're a dickhead. Yes, you can pick the stipulation.
Okay, I believe the dickhead part.
So we can do that in a little bit.
What is going on, everybody? That's what I was going to do, because hearing Maverick yourself talk for so long, it irritates me. What is going on, everybody? Right? It is the one and only, the prodigal son of Real Talk. I am, like I said before, I am not the prodigal son of the WWE anymore.
He's just a fan, guys.
But I am the prodigal son of Real Talk. You're damn right.
So your name's not Prodigy no more?
No, I am.
Okay, but Okay, this is confusing because now the chat is like the prodigal son, so it's like, is your still name is still Prodigy?
I was just saying,
like my title,
the actual son.
Like you.
I always get confused by that.
I am the prodigal son of Real Talk, but like my name, that's like my.
Your nickname, your slogan.
That's like my title.
Your catchphrase.
But then my actual name.
But wait, are you actually a son though, or are you a fan?
I am a son.
He's a son.
You're the son.
I am you weren't here last podcast, Maverick.
Man, I'm fucking.
No, you weren't here last podcast.
So
Maverick.
does that mean
I
that
actually announced? Hold on, Maverick. You weren't here last podcast, so let me fill you in on what you missed about this. I was the prodigal son of the WWE, but I'm just a fan. Correct? Now I am the prodigal son of Real Talk, but I'm actually the son of Real Talk, not a fan of the WWE.
Oh wait, 1 second. Let me just check one thing. Wait. Oh no, wait. I don't give a shit. That's.
Oh, okay. Well, no one cares about your 2 title reigns, so it doesn't matter either. So.
Everybody does.
Which is funny. The first wasn't the first one 13 days. The first one was 13 days. The second one was 14 days. So.
It was crap.
And the next one's going to be a century.
Shit. Okay.
So the next
is on the cards.
So if he ever wins the title again, will it be 15 days?
Ever?
No, it'll be like 2 days, because then he'll vacate it because he'll realize to himself how bad he is.
In 7 days when we get the title, but whatever.
I mean, in 7 days I'm gonna be 60. So.
I was so rudely interrupted by a stupid ass Brit with all of nothing
with all
everybody knows it's been 5 minutes. It's been 6 minutes, and we have yet to talk about Raw, SmackDown. I mean,
well, okay, because I don't want to get interrupted again.
But we have not TV
Brit. Like that's something new, baby daddy.
Oh yeah, wait. I'm sorry. What you said, Reaper?
I said you.
It doesn't matter what's cooking. Oh wait, wrong line. No.
I was ready for that.
No, that wrong line.
I am the prodigal son of Real Talk, and in 7 days' time, I will rid Real Talk of the slime that is slime blood. Okay.
Who's that?
The slime. Okay. Of Real Talk. Okay. He will be nothing, which he already is nothing. So he'll be double of nothing.
Wait, you can't be double nothing.
Yes, he can. It's like you take a shit and you put more shit on it. That's double shit.
I'll be honest, your promo was pretty good, and then you kind of fucked it up by saying he'll be double nothing. He'll be nothings.
Okay.
Anyway.
Am I doing the intro, or is Reaper's gonna do the intro? Whoa. Time out. Why is Maverick directing this?
Because I want to get to the interesting part of this podcast. Come on.
The interesting part is booty talk.
Wrong again. You don't get a lot right, do you?
Yeah.
Booty. Anyway, moving on.
I can't wait till I feud with you, man. I'm going to bury you. I'm burying Mav TV. I'm burying your country.
Just shut up. Let's move on. You don't bury anything about me. I've buried your title. I've buried you. I've buried your friends.
Hey, speaking of burying titles.
I am your
wait, time out.
Pause. It's nice that you put on this cocky attitude. But I am your worst fear because I'm
just going to go ahead and skip my intro.
People want to listen to me.
You bury my title, but where's your title at? Bury that. Where's your championship?
7 days for the 3rd time.
And 7 days, I'm going to be on day 60. So, it's not really proving nothing. But hey, okay.
Righty-ho. Moving on.
Anyways, like I just said, I'm not going to do my intro because, like I said last week, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a crap about these fans.
Wow. That's
wow.
Okay.
Good work there, bro. What fans, by the way? You don't have any fans. They come for me. Boys and girls, I present for you.
Wait. I didn't do my intro. It's my intro.
TV.
Nope.
It is my.
You had your intro, you stupid
No. That was a pro. No, it is my intro. That was a prolong, and that was a good prolong, and nobody gave me credit for that. Now, y'all shut up. It's my intro.
Let him speak. He isn't gonna shut up.
Yes, because it's my turn. If I can be serious for a minute, I have yet to do my intro. I did a prolong, and I did Real Talk Wrestling is sponsored by. So now,
just do it. Come on. Stop opening your mouth. Just down with your intro.
Stop opening my mouth, but get on with the intro. That makes no sense, but okay. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, the Big Bad Booty Daddy has come back to Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. I am the son of... I am the son of Scott Steiner. I am the nephew to Rick Steiner. I am better than both because I am the greatest and current Intercontinental Podcast Champion. I am technically a two-time champion. I am a Real Talk former champion and current Intercontinental Podcast Champion. I'm done.
Woo! Well done. Right, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the must-see podcast talk show inside of a podcast ever. Mav TV, always better than Booty Talk, because I give you the wit and we break down all of the shit.
Do you have the Hall of Booty?
Thank you very much, guys. The Hall of Booty sounds very wrong and very perverted, and I don't ever want to
perverted? The Hall of Booty is where everybody...
Moving on. Could you please not interrupt? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very...
You interrupt everybody.
Guest this evening. And my guest this evening, with some sort of weird techie noise going on in the background, is the gorgeous, incomprehensible, handsome mofo.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad to be on your show.
Shut up.
Ouch.
Our next Real Talk heavyweight champion,
Me?
Maverick. Good evening, Maverick. Good evening, Maverick. It's a real pleasure to be here with such a absolutely gorgeous host like yourself. I'm quite nervous being here. Don't worry. Calm yourself down. The honour is all mine having you here. But you said when you came on, I just kind of want to get it out there, you have an announcement to make about 7 days from now. You know, Maverick, I do. And it's really nice of you to start out with that, because I think it's quite exciting. And I'm quite looking forward. I can tell you're quite excited. I am quite excited to hear it. Thank you very much. Oh, let me stop you right there. So, the announcement is about my match. The scumbag, part-timing arsehole that is Providence. So, Providence has my title, but it's okay. In 7 days, I'm going to take it back. Of course, it's Extreme Rules, so we need some sort of stipulation. I had a conversation with him. What was the conversation about? It was about stipulations. Great. Okay, sorry, carry on. So, we talked about stipulations, and I have decided, because I'm Maverick and I can do whatever the hell I want, to cover all bases. I don't want Providence to get out with any sort of, to put it in a easier way, I don't want to get screwed, really. So, basically...
Because apparently he gets screwed all the time.
I do get screwed a lot. It's the only way
you
guys can beat me.
Aiden English over Ty Dillinger.
Please don't interrupt. Please don't interrupt my guest, alright?
You picked Eric Rowan over Luke Harper.
Back to you, Maverick. Please don't interrupt my guest.
No, I'm interrupting the host, not the guest.
Oh, no, thank you, Maverick. No, very kind of you to check that for me. Sorry, because we lost the train of thought now. So, basically, to stop me from getting screwed, the stipulation is this: if we draw, the Providence, the champion, does not get champion's advantage. So we will become. It won't be vacant. But it will be sort of joint title until the next pay-per-view. And also DQs don't count. So it's covering DQs, it's covering a draw. There will be a definitive champion, either at this pay-per-view or at Money in the Bank when I win there. But I definitely won't get screwed out this time. I will definitely be the champ for you guys.
Anybody think that still sounds stupid?
And it's all quite exciting, really.
Wait, so what you're saying is... What you're saying is, okay, I understand the DQ, obviously. So if, I mean, then again, most of the matches should be extreme, so there shouldn't be any, foolishness.
Except Dean and Miz.
But you said if it's a draw, meaning you both will be champion?
Sort of. Well, there's only one true champion with me, but yeah, I guess so. So if he copied my answers, there's no way he can cop
All right.
out. Is what I'm saying.
So what you're saying is you're gonna do what me and Prodigy did at Elimination Chamber, be co-champions.
No, because there's only one true champion, as I say.
No,
Unless we draw, which we won't draw.
Yeah,
It's just
I
he doesn't
don't,
get cop out. You guys
think...
are misunderstanding the whole point of it. Hopefully, it won't come into it.
No.
But it's so
honestly, I don't
feel
either of you will choose the same exact answers as the other, which, seeing as a draw, is very, very, very highly unlikely.
Yes.
But I don't believe every match at Extreme Rules is actually has a stipulation. Correct me if I'm wrong. They have the kendo stick. They have the Extreme Rules 5-way. I'm just making sure because I just want to know.
At each draw, he won't have advantage. Any DQs don't count. That's how it's working.
Okay, sounds about right.
That's
so
it. That's the
lose
stipulation.
again,
Moving on.
Then I'll take on Providence 1-on-1 at Money in the Bank.
But you won't be because I'll be champ. But whatever. Shut up, number 2 contender. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my guest. Oh, it's just shut off. He had a gala to go to. Sorry about that, guys. It's really nice to hear from Maverick there. It was genuinely inspiring stuff. All right, that guy goes through a lot. He goes through a lot of adversity and deals with a lot of things, but he does so much for the people.
But the people hate him.
So much for it, you know. I think genuinely this podcast wouldn't be what it is without him. And I know he's going to win on Sunday, but just can't wait to see it. I really can't. I can't wait to see it.
Oh,
right, okay,
my
so
God.
one more thing to say. I have one more thing to say, and then I sadly have to go. That'll be the end of Map TV. I have one more thing to say. So this week, in the chat, there's been a lot of different things going around. There's a lot of different people saying a lot of different things about me. I'm not very liked. I know it sounds insane to hear now. But that's because people are threatened by me.
You're not like most people.
Shut up.
Oh, shoot.
Shut the hell up, alright? I give you your opportunity to speak. It's mine. Alright? This is real right now. This is raw. Alright? This is the real talk on my TV.
I thought it was over when Mav left.
I'm tired of you being threatened by me and throwing petty arguments my way. I'm a 2-time champion. For that, I should get some damn respect, especially from you people who haven't even been a champ yet. Alright? That's the only way I've been beat, by being screwed. That's not an excuse. That is a reason. It's not fair. It's not right. But does that stop me fighting? No. I don't whine about it. I get on. I get on and I win. So you be petty. I'm not going to respond to it. I'm not going to rise to it because you guys aren't worthy of me. Every single one of you aren't worthy of facing me. Yet, if I remind you, last month we did a Survivor Series watch through, and you all said you wanted to fight me in some sort of...
It was actually Backlash.
Every single one of you want to take me on, because I'm the best in the business.
Well, here, understand that, Maverick.
I talk,
understand
and I have the brain, I have the wit, but you guys can't match that.
Me and Booty Daddy have both beaten you before, thank you.
Yes.
And Providence
beat
you too. So there's 3 people in this podcast that have beaten you.
And technically, I tied second place. I tied second place last pay-per-view, so...
Yeah, but moving up the mic skills I have.
And Mav, you got last place.
You guys will never be able to match. You won't. I'm a born champion. You guys are morons who have to write down what they want to say.
How long is this going on?
From a script and say the same word 5 times in a row. You are morons and you are nothing compared to me. Okay.
I don't have a script. I just say off the top of my head.
So, but I hope you guys learn some damn respect in the next week, because I'm a champion, and I want to be treated like it.
I'm a champion right now.
You're not champion,
especially
right
that
now,
part-time in Providence. Can you please let me speak?
I'm the only champion right now.
Okay? No, I don't care. This is just for fun. Let's not be rude.
Oh wow, the rudest person.
Respect.
The rudest person saying don't be rude.
Days I'm going to be champion. Okay, it's straightforward as that. I don't give a shit what you guys think. As always, it's a pleasure to hear from you guys. I hope you're all feeling well. That got a lot darker than I intended. What can I say? I'm Maverick. I'm the guy. I'm the dude. I'm the champ. Now, please, if you'd like to throw in some questions.
Okay, I have a question. Yes. When are you gonna shut your mouth?
Sorry?
When are you going to shut your mouth?
When the people stop listening.
Okay, all right. Okay. Also, you said earlier that you buried my title. I am on day 53, 54?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Maverick, where's your title at? Oh wait, it's on Providence weights, right? Yeah. Who's the longest champion in Real Talk right now? This guy. Oh, and
Look, we're not going to go into it. But my championship is a much higher stakes than yours, and you're facing the jobber that is Reaper.
who's a former
If I'm honest, so you're facing a jobber. If you were facing someone like myself, you would have lost it already.
Maverick, question.
If you were facing someone like Providence, you would have lost it already. Because he's a good competitor, even though he's a bit of an arsehole that screws people over. He's a good competitor.
I beat Providence so many
me
times.
Or him, you would have lost your title by now.
Okay,
So that's my response to that, my
So
friend.
I have a question. Reaper actually has a longer title reign than you. He has 29 days.
But he's not a two-time champ. He's a one-time champ, and that was the dullest, shittest, longest 29 days.
We shit on Reaper's title reign so much. His one title reign. No. Listen, his one title reign is better than both of your title reigns combined times infinity. Thank you very much.
That is true.
But nothing happened in his title reign.
Nothing happened in yours either. You weren't here for your first reign.
I have galas and premieres.
Had a title reign.
What?
Sorry?
See, that's the thing. You guys like to say my title reign's the worst, but he had one and nobody mentions that.
Just hear like barking. What even is that noise? We need to get the.
That's the sound of your ego.
Oh, there's the annoying noise again. There it is again. No one cares. You're a jobber. You're gonna lose on Sunday.
Joke, but
Oh wow!
You're gonna lose money in the bank, and then after that, I'm gonna face Big Bad Booty Daddy with my championship and take his off him and shut him up. If you were facing someone like me, Big Bad Booty Daddy, you would have lost your title already.
But I faced you and took your title away.
That's how you're doing it. You screwed me over. Yeah, well done. But if it was a fair fight, you would have lost.
Okay, in a fair fight, you got last place in predictions.
I got 7 out of 8.
All right.
No. That was
7 out of 8.
We're talking about Backlash. You got like 2 ranks.
I got screwed over.
You suck.
No. Everybody, listen. No, listen.
Here's the thing.
He picked Aiden English over Ty Dillinger. He picked Eric Rowan over Luke Harper. Some of us picked Breezanko because we wanted them to win, but he picked.
Let's move on. This doesn't matter. This isn't there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be champion in 7 days' time. A champion has to fall for him to reach his ultimate height. That is the whole point. What happened to Icarus?
I felt
Icarus. Let me share story time. Ready? Icarus got those wings of wax from his father, and his father said, "Don't fly too close to the sun." So young Maverick / Icarus put on those wings and flew so high. Not once, but twice did he fly so high. He got too close to the sun, and the wax melted, and he fell to the ground. But that's when he realized he could just, go by aeroplane. So that's what I'm doing.
Did the kid die in that story?
Icarus is getting on an aeroplane, and he's flying high, and will take back his title. I assure you that. Story time has ended, kids. And with that, I'll take one more question from the floor. Any more questions from the floor?
I have a question. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, the mass up front.
Yeah, this is for Maverick. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How can you say everybody sucks where your title rank is kind of mediocre and
could you just tell me one thing? I'm a 2-time champion.
Okay. I'm a 2-time champion too.
God, you're a dumbass. You don't even listen, do you? Yeah, you're two-time champion because you're facing jobbers like Reaper.
Okay,
We've gone over this.
Reaper had Reaper
champion.
is tied with the longest reign.
I'm bored. I haven't got time for this. I've got better things to do. Thank you very much, kids, for playing. I hope you had a fantastic time with me today.
I didn't.
I had some fun chatting some shit with the Brit. That is Mav TV. Have fun. I'll see you in 7 days. We'll probably do a little less than that when we do the predictions. I'm going to keep Providence as that. So remember, stipulation is in now. It's going to be fun. And I assure you, when Maverick is pushed to the edge, when Icarus falls from the sky, things do get extreme. And they will in 7 days. Thank you very much and good night, everybody.
This guy sucks.
I have to apologize to the fans for all of that. I would have said something, but like I said, he just isn't worth my time.
Okay, wait, time out. Now you care about the fans? What the?
Oh, no, I don't give a fuck about the fans, but however, nobody deserves to listen to that spiel.
I have to agree. I wouldn't wish that to my worst enemy. But, nonetheless, I have some glorious news. It's time for everybody to hop aboard the Booty Talk. Booty Talk. And before, I know we gotta get Raw and SmackDown done, but this is a special episode of Booty Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been planning this for a long time. On this edition of Booty Talk, I like to give my guest, Prodigy, the prodigal son of WWE, or the prodigal son of Real Talk.
I am the prodigal son of Real Talk now and forever.
Alright. But, I have to say, man, I missed you, man. It's been a long time since we actually had a face-to-face conversation ever since the breakup.
Well, I know you're doing great things, and I'm doing great things as well, and it'll only be getting better.
Yeah, man. I mean, let's look at us. I mean, we broke up at Payback. At Backlash, I won to keep my longest reign going, and you won number one contendership, and you be facing the winner at Extreme Rules at Money in the Bank, and I will be defending my title at Extreme Rules against Reaper again, and then I'll be, winning Money in the Bank and, guarantee that number one contender spot. And I gotta ask, man, and how does it feel that even though we broke up and that was a heartbreaking moment, how does it feel to know that we're still doing great things?
Well, together as the brothers of Real Talk or not together, we're always going to be brothers no matter what. We don't need a title to represent us, But, I knew that when we did break up, that it wouldn't be the end, at least for not forever. You're doing good things. I'm doing good things. And I feel like down the road we will meet each other again. And I believe it'll be for the World Championship. And I can honestly say this. I will be proud to defend my championship against you.
I can say the same thing too, man. I mean, I'm the Intercontinental Podcast Champion. I did have a title match against you in trivia, but it wasn't really a built feud. And I feel like we did the coin flip and you won the world title, I felt like we deserved a one-on-one match to build Real Talk, but we never got it because of a certain Reaper slayed the chances and killed the idea. But nonetheless,
once you defeat Reaper at Extreme Rules, and then you defeat Enigma at Money in the Bank while pulling double duty and winning the Real Talk in the Bank briefcase, I will see you down the road, my friend.
Yeah, man.
But for now,
what?
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
It's cool, man. it's been emotional. I was thinking lately that solo we did great things, but together we can rule Real Talk. I was thinking that maybe instead of being the brothers of Real Talk, we should be, a fierce force together. Let's be better than them.
Whoa. No. That is not happening. Not on my watch. Booty Daddy.
And here comes Reaper interrupting Booty Talk.
You're getting way too ahead of yourself here. Look, as it stands, we have both defeated each other. So I'll tell you what. The brothers of Real Talk to get back together, right?
Yes, I would like that. And I was getting to the point.
Okay. So
Wait. Quick question. How's that food, Prodigy?
Since you defeated me,
Good.
I will allow this on one condition.
Which is
basically this. After Money in the Bank, we hold a tag team tournament.
Tag team tournament?
Sponsored by Teddy Long.
Holla holla.
Okay, so obviously it's going to be the brothers of Real Talk, right? That's a given. You defeated me. After I defeated you, by all technical accounts, that outdoes the stipulation for the first pay-per-view. However, my one stipulation is this. If and when we face each other again, and if and when the stipulation comes up again, the Brothers of Real Talk this time will be disbanded permanently. I'll let you team up with them. I'll let you go on your tag team reigns if you can manage to beat me and my partner. But if this happens again, and you break up again, it will be for the final time.
Well, let's make this a little more challenging. Why not have it an open tournament for this Real Talk Tag Team Championship? If you're this bad guy, let's make it everybody's available. Everybody who can find a tag partner is available for the tag titles. How about that?
I am willing to do anything and everything to prove myself on here. So, with that, I do want to make a small announcement. As you know, in life, when one door closes for somebody, another door opens for another person. So, I am officially announcing my partner in the tag team turmoil tournament to be Youngblood the Beautiful.
Oh God, you just downgraded yourself.
Wait. Time out. All seriousness, no gimmicks aside. Who's Youngblood?
You know who Youngblood is?
I have no idea who Youngblood is. I am so serious. Prodigy, who's Youngblood?
Oh, I don't know if you know, but he's the guy that I'm going to slay at Extreme Rules.
Enigma?
Which, I mean, it only makes sense then. You and Youngblood are feuding with each other. Me and Booty Daddy are feuding with
Is
each
there
other.
a picture of this young? I mean, who is Youngblood? I'm so confused. Who's Youngblood?
I know what you're trying to get me to call him, Booty Daddy. It's not going to happen.
Call him what? I don't know who Youngblood is. He sounds like a child, an infant, or a baby. I mean,
just know, Booty Daddy, that you won't have to hear that name after Extreme Rules.
That makes sense. I mean, I don't even know who this guy is. Hopefully, I can meet him on the podcast. But nonetheless,
the same thing when he beats you Sunday, Prodigy.
But nonetheless, since Reaper ruined Booty Talk, let's do Raw and SmackDown.
Booty Daddy, you ruined your own show.
Nah, you breathing ruined my show.
Yeah, don't be putting that on me. Your show is trash. That's
Your
why
face
it
is
goes
trash.
on second after Matt TV. I don't have a show. That's the difference. because I don't need them.
Yeah, and anyways, the truest jobber shall make his Is it a debut return? Well, I mean, what's Youngblood? Is he a debut or a return?
I like how you call him a jobber when he and everybody else hasn't even been here lately.
I mean, there has been a shakeup, as people might be aware. I think I don't know if I posted this on the page or on YouTube or Facebook, but I just got a full-time job, so podcasts will be changed. So yeah, boy, your boy's about to get the grind going. But anyways, let's get back to if Prodigy's finished eating, of course. Let's get to Raw and SmackDown. And Prodigy, you can.
I'm sorry, guys. It is a Sunday.
Yes, and
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this food on the grill. But anyways,
ours just got off the grill.
Oh really? What you got?
Yep, burgers, Italian sausages, steak, chicken breast, mac and cheese.
Okay, I'm having the same thing except for it's macaroni salad. Oh yeah.
We are here for
Food Life Matters.
Damn right. So we have Monday Night Raw. Bray Wyatt starts the show.
Oh wait. Do you want to say your backlash thing? Just put your input in it.
Backlash was a better pay-per-view than Payback.
Ooh, whoa. Okay, now I know you're lying. No.
Oh crap. No, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Other way around.
All right,
that was better than Backlash.
Yeah, that's the only time me and Reaper actually agree with something.
I'm sorry. No. That was a total mistake on my part.
Botchamania?
Yes, Botchamania, damn right. We are at the Silver Dome. Okay.
We're actually at Booty Talk.
Payback was a whole lot better than Backlash. Two matches could have been a whole lot better than what they were. And Jinder Mahal is the WWE champion, who, in his career, since whenever he debuted, has
2011.
only 80 wins, and he has over 340 losses. So,
Maharaja.
The Maharaja WWE champion. And I'm not going to get used to saying that. So, that's all I got to say on Backlash.
Well, like I said in other podcast, that Backlash has a dream card, a good card, but just it was
failed to deliver.
Yes, it was a good. It had the potential card, and it failed. I think it's obvious that Backlash needs some more booty. The Hall of Booty.
Kevin Owens should have been a lot better than what it was. It was still good, but it could have been a lot better. But obviously, it's not their last encounter in this feud. Shinsuke and Dolph should have had a so much better match than what they had. I mean, especially from Shinsuke.
Yeah, I haven't been a fan of Shinsuke's last few matches. Like, his matches with Bobby Roode has been a little lackluster to me. And I thought it was just Roode. But when I watched Roode versus Hideo, it was like I was watching TNA Bobby Roode. It was great. It was glorious. I just feel like maybe it's just me, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea, but it feels like Shinsuke has been probably overrated since going to WWE. Like, he hasn't really delivered. Like, the only matches I enjoyed from Shinsuke was Finn and Shinsuke and Zayn and Shinsuke. Other than that, he's been putting on probably 3-star matches with me. Him and Joe was a great feud, but matches were like probably 3 stars, not even 3.5. And then his matches with Bobby Roode just bored me in the NXT. So maybe it's just Shinsuke's opponents, or maybe it's just they have bad. I don't know. I've just not been a huge fan of Shinsuke in a while.
For me, I'm a fan of his wrestling. It's just I cannot stand him on the mic.
Look, it's not his fault that he's not American and that he can't speak.
Obviously, it's just the fact, like, I've never been a fan of feuds to where one person has to carry the feud with the promos.
So you wasn't a fan of Maverick versus Providence?
No, not really. I'm not a fan of anything Maverick does. So.
Yeah, because no one is.
Well, actually, I am. This guy, he makes me laugh. He makes me laugh.
But we'll see how it goes. I do enjoy Shinsuke a lot.
I would enjoy Shinsuke more if he had like a Paul Ellering or a Paul Heyman or some kind of manager like Lesnar does or the Authors of Pain do in NXT.
I feel like he should be an assassin. Like he goes out and he just fights. No gimmicks. He just
kicks ass.
Yeah, he just does that. Like he doesn't need a manager. He just be like, he looks at you, he points at you. If you have a title, he points at the belt, and that's the sign saying he wants the title. I mean, that's how I feel Shinsuke should be. He's just a guy who just fights you, and if you have something he wants, he'll fight you for it.
Well, we'll see how WWE develops that. But on to Raw.
On to Prodigy for a second. I'm going to predict that you're eating either chicken or ribs.
I'm eating a sausage right now.
Wow, that's pretty homo, bro.
I do like sausages.
Okay, that's a little.
Typical Prodigy putting meat in his mouth.
Yeah, I enjoy steak, chicken, sausage, turkey, pork.
I love pork egg rolls.
Yo. Malik, Booty Daddy, I wanted you to say, how you doing? Every time I said a meat, damn it.
I'm sorry. All right, do it over again.
No, I can't do it again.
You should come on. Say something right. I got you this time.
Oh, I do love meat in my mouth.
How you doing? Wait, okay.
Chicken.
How you doing?
Beef.
How you doing?
Pork.
How you doing?
Sausage.
How you doing?
Steak.
How you doing?
Turkey.
How you doing?
You're damn right.
Booty Daddy, how you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
No,
that was just for me.
I don't like that in my mouth.
Whoa. Calm down, man. I was saying that for me. That wasn't for you. No.
Let's hope.
Don't flatter yourself, buddy.
Anyway, Raw started with Bray Wyatt.
This feels very Goldust.
We'll get to Goldust later. Bray Wyatt came out, basically said, hey, his usual talk, and then he was like, I'm going to slay Brock Lesnar. Then Roman Reigns came out and tells Wyatt that it is his yard. And says that he will defeat all 4 opponents and become number 1 contender. And all he has on his mind right now is getting Bray Wyatt out of his yard. And then Kurt Angle comes out and books that match right there. And then Reigns and Wyatt had a match. It wasn't that long because Samoa Joe came in and caused a DQ. And then Seth Rollins came out. And then, it made the impromptu Teddy Long tag team match to main event Monday Night Raw to have the Shield versus Joe and Bray, excluding Dean, of course. Then we got a cruiserweight match between Akira Tozawa and Arya Daivari. Tozawa won.
Whoa. You're going a little too fast, buddy. I didn't even get to put my 2 cents into these stuff.
Go ahead.
I like to give a shout out to Simon from Walk Culture. I disagreed that Bray Wyatt kind of the promo was a down. I think it was actually a up, because if you got that mic work, spit it out.
Look, I I agree and I disagree. I agree with you, Booty Daddy, because, I mean, obviously, if you know how to, talk on the mic, you can go places. But then again, I agree with Simon because Bray Wyatt says the same exact shit all the time and never gets anywhere.
Okay, it's not really his fault that WWE keeps failing with him. He should have been the winner of WrestleMania.
I agree with that.
Or he should have won the Royal Rumble and build off of that. That would have been great.
No, I feel like Orton should have won.
I mean, it should have been either Bray and Randy winning or Jericho winning for the Universal title, but
Jericho should have won the Universal Championship. I agree with that.
yeah, it should have been Jericho and Owens Universal Championship, and then the United States title goes to someone like Sami Zayn, who could actually help develop it better. But
I agree.
Nonetheless, Bray should have. This is why I hate the shakeup. Some guys should have just stayed on SmackDown, like Bray, and I think Dean and Miz probably should have stayed on SmackDown because I feel like, all right, we have all three Shield members on Raw, and I don't see the point of why not put them together like right now. I feel like Dean should have stayed on SmackDown. Like, I feel like the Shield, it should be only on rare occasions on pay-per-views they're together. Like, I feel like...
Well, I mean, technically, right now, the three of them aren't together. The only reason why Seth and Roman have been teaming up so much is because they're pretty much, like, in the same storyline, almost. Even though they are facing each other on Raw tomorrow. Which is kind of stupid, but,
Hey, you gotta build up... I mean, I've been enjoying Raw lately. And I keep saying this, but when AJ lost the WWE title, SmackDown has never been the same.
I can agree with you on. I can agree with you on that a little bit. I mean, there's been spots that I've enjoyed, but
like Breezango.
But SmackDown's not dominating Raw like it was. Not anymore. Raw is actually competing in some weeks as being better than SmackDown. So, I mean, that's nothing we can't help. WWE's going to do whatever the hell they want.
Speaking of Seth Rollins, since you mentioned him earlier, I do want to wish him a happy birthday since today is his birthday.
Yep, I saw that. I was actually thinking about doing exactly what you were going to do, but you beat me to it. Happy birthday to the architect, the man, Seth Rollins, Mr. 605.
All right, so where are we on this review?
We're on the boring weights.
Yeah, we don't really have to talk about that. I mean, like I said, solid action, no story, blah blah blah. And then there's an impromptu match between Elias Sampson and Dean Ambrose, and Dean got disqualified because Miz attacked Sampson. So now at Extreme Rules, it's going to be Miz versus Dean. And if Dean gets disqualified, then he loses the belt. How is he going to get... It's Extreme Rules. Okay. I don't understand.
This is what I'm scared of, because I don't want Miz to win the title again. I feel like that's just an easy way out.
That'll be his 7th.
Yeah,
Intercontinental Championship.
And I'm afraid like they're gonna make the Miz beat Jericho's record, which I feel like Jericho needs to keep this record.
No, yeah. If Miz beats it, then I'm gonna be super pissed.
Yeah, I think I'll stop being a Miz fan because that's just shoving him down to the mid card division, and I feel like he deserves
a lot better.
Yeah, he's already done good things. Let him go for the Universal title.
After Brock Lesnar doesn't have it.
Yeah. Oh, fun fact, if y'all remember the the 2016 Royal Rumble when Brock entered and the Miz came next. Miz went and said he's gonna turn Suplex City into Mizney World. Love that line.
Mizney World.
Right. But yeah, I think it's gonna play out where Miz tries to get Dean disqualified or Maurice slaps Miz, something like that, so Dean can get disqualified, and that's what I don't want to happen. Despite what people think, I think Dean Ambrose needs to drop the title to an upcoming heel like Ellis Sampson, or which I'm hoping for, let Dean drop it to Braun. I think we need a monster Intercontinental Champion, and Braun would be great.
Yeah, but I want Braun to be Universal Champion.
I mean, that's true, but I feel like the IC title can be better developed with Braun because he's such a monster. So whoever can beat Braun, they automatically is gonna go over. Like for example, if Kalisto was able to beat Braun for the IC title,
that's not happening. No, that's not happening.
For Miz over Dean because Dean's title reign has just been boring me.
Well, it's kind of not his fault.
I mean, if we're using that, then we can't really say that Roman was a bad United States champion because he had nothing to do with it.
I never said he was boring. I just said he shouldn't have been United States champion.
No, I'm just saying, like, to people who said that Dean's title reign was boring because he done nothing with the belt and it's not his fault, then you can't blame Roman Reigns. I just don't like how when Roman was U.S. champion, after he won and he was like, you know what, I won the U.S. title, I want the Universal title. I hated that because, you know.
Well, of course.
Yeah, that's pretty much what rubbed me the wrong way about his reign. It's like they stopped caring about the U.S. title and just.
Well, then again, if we're being truthfully honest, the WWE has always been like that with the Intercontinental and U.S. Championship. They're always like, well, let's bring relevance back to it, and then they do for a little bit, and then they stop again.
You know what? Maverick said the same thing, but I have to put my opinion on it, that though it's stupid, but we should be penalized about this. It's not like what WWE's doing with the United States title, when they just gave it to somebody and then made it go to the world title. I think Roman should have had the U.S. title, and then at Royal Rumble he starts feuding with it. He went from U.S. champion to I'm going to feud with Kevin Owens right away, where it should be you win U.S. champion, you wait a few months to make the title look good, and then you like, okay, now I want to be a dual champion. That's how it should have been built. That's what we're trying to do with Real Talk.
Like how Seth Rollins did it?
Yes, like how Seth Rollins, like exactly how like John Cena built up the United States Championship for months. He didn't even mention the WWE title, and then he was like, okay, I want the WWE title with the U.S. title. That's how I feel like that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I built up the IC title, and then I'm going to go to the main event team and have both titles.
Well, just so you know, if I'm champion, which I will be, I won't be backing down easily to you, man.
I mean, I hope not. I actually want your best. And speaking, if you do win the world title, what if instead of we do predictions, we find a backyard and we just wrestle for the belt? Yeah, have an actual match.
That would be lovely, and it'll only work for us too.
I mean, we could actually add Lobo and Enigma because we're in the same area, but we can make something happen.
I wouldn't mind.
I always want to do a final deletion, so.
Hey, I got something to talk to you, speaking of this afterwards. Speaking of wrestling, I'll talk to you afterwards about it. But
that's right, Reaper's not invited. Because he sucks.
Well, he also lives in Wisconsin, so.
I thought he lives in Antarctica.
What?
With the penguins.
He's away from us, but not that away.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't really care about Reaper, to be honest, so.
I
I live in Nebraska, you twats.
Okay,
shit.
there we go. I knew it was. I knew it was a cold place. Is Nebraska cold?
No, it's in the tornado alley.
I would get up. See, here's the thing. I would get upset at you making fun of where I live, but you guys aren't far off from the truth. Nebraska fucking sucks. So.
Well, it's okay. North Carolina sucks too.
Well, not some. Well, hold on. I can't say the people. You know, I miss New York. New York know how to have some good food. Like there be some food that Charlotte is afraid to touch. Have you ever had?
I do miss New York as well.
Have you ever had pizza rolls?
I'm originally from Florida, and I miss the shit out of Florida.
I love pizza rolls. I'm starving.
Well,
I like how Booty Daddy just goes from talking about places, and he's like, I love pizza rolls.
I'm hungry.
Well, I am the Big Babu Daddy, so I am a comic relief.
Do you enjoy
That's also
eating?
why I can never take you
I
seriously.
love eating. You know why I love to eat? I love to eat pizza. I love to eat pizza. I love to eat pizza.
Well, on that note,
No.
Enzo.
Where is my how you doing? Because I was leaning to that segment, and I demand a how you doing.
Well, you forgot mine, damn it.
Well, I apologize that I'm not. Are we holding grudges?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't hold a grudge when you won the world title from me.
I have a question.
I'm all ears.
Talking about food. What's cooking?
Does it really matter what's cooking? Does it matter what's cooking? All right, it's been 2 months. Why are we still letting this happen?
Because it doesn't matter what's cooking.
Because you're missing the point.
2 points. You know what? You know what else is missing? The Benoit clocks. We haven't done that in a while.
Well, you just,
Wait, what happened, Reaper?
You said not to.
No. You misinterpret what I said. I was joking about the PG thing. I was saying I did not want the Benoit clocks to be dark, death jokes about a kid and a mother. The whole situation was serious. The Benoit clock.
Like how Benoit was serious about. Never mind.
About his world title run? Yes. Or wrestling? Yes. When I did the Benoit clock, I was doing that to bring out how Benoit was forgotten and how he was going to be in these type of matches. Like, watch my Elimination Chamber. That's when the Benoit clock started.
He wasn't forgotten in a Walker's Christmas commercial.
Send me that video in the chat.
The only thing serious about Chris Benoit is the fact that he choked almost as bad as Mav's title reign.
Oh, dang. I missed that too, which is why Benoit clock should still be there. But I think Benoit had an underrated world title run. I feel like his run should have. It's kind of like Dean's.
It was cut short.
Yes, it should have lasted a little longer, and he should have dropped it to Randy Orton. But I think he should have dropped it around Armageddon. Is that SmackDown or is Armageddon Raw? Because I know, I think it's SmackDown. He should have dropped it probably at Unforgiven then. Or Survivor.
I do have a question for you guys, though. Whose title reign was more underrated, Benoit's or Eddie's?
Underrated?
I think...
like, underutilized, I mean.
Okay, I think Eddie's, because he only had 2 feuds. I think
it was JBL and Kurt Angle, so...
And Benoit had Triple H, Michaels, and Orton, and Kane. He had like 4 people, while Eddie only had 2 people. He only had 2 people and 3 pay-per-view matches with the title.
And then, but then again, both of them lost their titles so soon, and that's the only one they had. So
kind of like Rey Mysterio's title reign.
Yeah,
that was bullshit.
Which one, the world title or WWE title?
The WWE title.
Yeah, that made me hate Cena, to be honest. Because he should have just said, okay, let's do it next week. Why would Cena want a Rey Mysterio who just got out of a
I was
match?
talking about the world title reign after he won the Rumble and beat Orton and Angle. Because all he did was just get jobbed out to bigger people.
See, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I loved that Ray won the title, but I can't remember what he did with the belt until he feuded with JBL. Where I remember
He jobbed out to bigger people. That's what he did.
I really can't remember Rey Mysterio's world title run. I only remember that he beat JBL.
I love Eddie Guerrero. I love Rey Mysterio. I really do. But if we can all be honest here, if Eddie didn't suddenly tragically pass when he did, Rey Mysterio would not have been world champion right there.
Nope.
Honest to God.
Because they were setting up Eddie for another title reign, weren't they?
No, they were setting up Eddie. Well,
rumors said Eddie versus HBK recently.
Yeah, it was Eddie was either going the HBK route to Mania or going to face Batista for the World Championship route to WrestleMania.
And actually, it was also, I think they mentioned this a long time ago, that Eddie was, when there was a Randy Orton versus Batista on SmackDown before Survivor Series for the world title, it was supposed to be a three-way where Eddie gets the pin off Batista.
No, you know who the most underrated world champion in WWE history is?
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. The Maharaja.
Are we serious?
Of course we're not serious.
Oh, thank God.
But Booty Daddy, you're missing the point.
Oh, 4 points.
We're all missing the point because Enzo got attacked backstage.
Who that?
Enzo Amore.
Gabby
the
more
certified G.
And the bona fide stud?
And the bona fide stud.
How you doing?
Because you can't teach that.
Well, you can't job that.
Now, there's two ways WWE can go with this. They can go the obvious route and say it was Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews.
It was the revival.
Or they can go the other route and say it was Big Cass because he thinks Enzo's holding him down.
No, seriously, it was the revival. Somebody released footage of it online of Scott who's the one who's not injured of them? Scott Dawson or the other
Dash
one?
Wilder, I think?
Yeah. They released footage online of Dash Wilder walking past Enzo while he was laying down attacked and stuff. Somebody actually got footage from Raw, so.
Who's backstage?
It was Titus O'Neil, Apollo Crews talking to each other, and then you had Dash Wilder walking past before Enzo was found. So,
I don't know.
The revival. I'd like it to be Cass, but it doesn't really make sense right now.
I don't understand why it will be the revival. I feel like their first feud should be for the tag team titles, and I'm gonna be honest about it.
Well, do we think that the Hardys are going to lose the titles at Extreme Rules?
I mean, the way it's been booking, that Sheamus and Cesaro might win the titles back, but looking at it, the smart move is to let the Hardys win because it would make them look bad that they beat Cesaro and Sheamus multiple times. So,
on Raw.
I'm not gonna lie, I want Sheamus and Cesaro to win just because the fact that I kinda don't really like the Hardys as they are now.
Okay, I don't understand why does oh my God, what's wrong with the Hardys?
No, it's not. No, there's nothing wrong with the Hardys. They just, yes, it was great.
Nostalgia only goes so far, Booty Daddy.
Yeah, that's probably why Samurai Jack kind of sucked in the last 5 episodes.
Everyone wants Matt to go broken. That's what everyone.
Don't get me wrong. I love Team Extreme. It's just the fact that, like you said with Samurai Jack, after a while, nostalgia kind of runs out its welcome, and people want something different.
Hence, Broken Matt, but
and still, Broken Booty.
That just sounds so wrong.
I am the Broken Booty.
I am the son of the broken Big Papa Pump. You know,
I am the son of Broken Scott. I am the nephew to Broken Rick. I am the big break Broken Daddy.
I'm the broken bad booty daddy. Broken bad booty
One
daddy.
half of the Broken Brothers of Real Talk.
Oh, you're just that was just perfect right there. Say that again.
The Broken Brothers of Real Talk.
Woo! That was just glorious. That was just wonderful. What's Providence at? Because we need one of his one-liners.
How Russians say it, Wunderwaffe.
Isn't that Germany? They like Wunderwaffe.
I'm sorry. Fuck. God damn it.
Okay, so Finn Balor and Paul Heyman.
This feels like Nerdcast. This feels like nerd podcast. We just get off subject.
Yes, Balor and Paul Heyman.
Oh, that made my night seeing Paul Heyman.
Such an amazing promo by both. Heyman, of course, giving Balor the perks and the credit that he deserves, of course. And Heyman was like, he wishes him luck in the 5-way, and he actually said that he would love for Balor to face Lesnar. But then Balor said that he was going to beat Lesnar and win back the championship that he never lost. So their promo, Heyman's always great on the mic. He very rarely has an off night. I think the last one that I can recall was one of the times when Lesnar was feuding with Goldberg, and the crowd was chanting for Lesnar.
Oh yeah, that promo.
And Heyman tried so hard for the fans to cheer for Goldberg instead, but it was in Minneapolis, where Lesnar's from, so it was very, very hard for Heyman to turn the fans on the homeboys. So.
And I'm sorry for interrupting you, Prodigy, but you did mention the Fatal 5-Way, which I do want to remind everybody that Real Talk Wrestling Podcast, Extreme Rules, will be featuring the Fatal 5-Way in a very important way. And no, I am not talking about an orgy, because that would be weird. If you all don't know, the Intercontinental Podcast Champion, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, will be defending against me at Extreme Rules, with the 5-way being the stipulation.
Yes. So, whoever y'all choose obviously has to be different. But whoever, say, Booty Daddy says Roman, and you say Bray, and Bray wins, then you automatically win the championship. If Roman wins, Booty Daddy automatically retains. But you also did mention if neither of your picks win,
that it would go to the basic overall point system that we do with the podcast.
Okay. So we got some high-profile stuff coming at you at Extreme Rules, guys. But also coming at you at Extreme Rules, the death of Youngblood. That jobber, that ugly ass, not beautiful person, will not be featured after Extreme Rules because he will be beaten to a pulp. And I'm sorry, Reaper, but after Extreme Rules, you're going to have to find it. Actually, not even after Extreme Rules. You should just start looking for another partner right now, because after I'm done with Youngblood...
You're going to have him kicked off the podcast? Or are you just going to break him so much to where he's forced to change his name, his gimmick, and everything about him?
The second thing you said. No, I don't feel like that guy to, take people off the podcast. I like people in the podcast. It's just, I don't like Youngblood.
I mean, let's be honest. Like I said to Malik Booty Daddy the other day, I hate everybody on this podcast, but as for you, most people in real life, I like most of you, except one of you. I'm pretty sure you know who you are. I hate you. I despise you.
Oh, and now he was here earlier.
Yeah.
It's
kind of like a Matt Hardy Edge type of thing.
Yeah, kind of like a Brit, a little bit. But moving on. Yeah. Moving on, we have Balor versus Anderson, which was a good match. I get the people at New Japan Pro Wrestling fans were kind of like eating away at this match, because that's the new the Bullet Club right there, or the Balor Club, however you want to say it. It was a good match. As we can see now, the club has nothing to do right now. So, which a lot of people.
The club's overrated. I'm sorry. Not in the WWE, but the whole Bullet Club thing is every time people leave, someone else new comes in, and it gets tedious and boring, and everybody gets to join, and it's
like the NWO.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the NWO had everyone in it. Low key, I feel like everyone wanted to join just to wear the T-shirt. Am I wrong? T-shirt was pretty sick looking.
I mean, I had the T-shirt and I never joined, so.
Well, you're different. Anyway,
speaking of Booty Daddy, where the hell did he go?
I believe he went to go eat that booty. So.
All right, so Anderson and Balor.
Good match.
I believe Balor won that.
Yes, of course.
After that was Apollo Crews and.
No, that was there was Kalisto Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox.
No, it was Kalisto and Apollo Crews talking backstage, and Titus sets up a match between Kalisto and Crews because Kalisto insulted Titus.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Then was the third part in the never-ending sequel between Banks and Alicia Fox. I just want to shoot myself every time he says her name.
It's annoying. Her name is Alicia Fox, and I'm Alicia Fox. For anyone who watches What Culture Pro Wrestling, King Ross does a way better impression of that than I do. But yeah, Sasha Banks has virtually nothing to do right now either. It seems that her rumored heel turn has been delayed, I assume.
Booking, that's why.
Very bad booking. Like this entire year since the Rumble, the Raw's Women's Division has been booked so poorly. Bayley should not have won it.
I hear booked poorly. Are we talking about Reaper's Tire Run that was booked poorly?
No, we're talking about the Raw Women's Division since the Rumble.
Okay, it was ruined when Sasha and Charlotte kept hot potato it.
No. We're talking about the fact that Sasha Banks has virtually nothing to do. That's why she's feuding with Alicia Fox. And her subsequently heel turn has been delayed, I assume.
Because of reasons.
Because of booking decisions, how Bayley wanted a fucking Fastlane. And how she shouldn't have won it at Fastlane, how she should have won it at Mania, but, WWE, fucking annoying. And then, after that,
Bayley's just been booked as a bad champion.
That is true as well. I can agree on that. I love Bayley. You know this.
I want to give Bayley more than just a hug. But
yeah, damn right.
A handshake?
Yeah, way more than that.
Well, it's not like most hugs.
Like, I want to give her a Bayley to belly.
Oh, her finisher?
On the bed. Or sofa. Hell, I'll even give her one on the pool table or counter. I don't care. I don't judge.
I mean, geez, that sounds like it might hurt. That's a tough finisher.
Damn right. But we'll get to Bailey
I
later.
would like to spear Bailey.
From the back, yes.
Yes.
What, the rubber race spear or the edge spear?
I'll let your imagination decide. You're the booty daddy around here.
Yeah. After that, we had the director's chair.
Oh my God! Yes.
Goldust returned to his &90s gimmick.
Speaking of
in
Goldust,
the director's chair.
I have yellow mustard, so that you just said it just in time.
Speaking of promos that make people wet,
Goldust promo. This is why Dustin Runnels is one of the most underrated superstars of all time. Goldust will be in the Hall of Fame one day.
Goldust deserves a world title reign before he retires. He's never been a world champion, has he?
Nope. Alright. Before we do this, I want to say this. If Goldust brings his old school gimmick, I hope there's no fans that be like, oh, this is some gay stuff. I don't want to see this. What's going on? People, this is acting and storytelling. Let him, if this is making you mad, then he's doing his job as a heel. Do not make this don't ruin something, please.
Goldust was in the 90s. He made his gimmick in the 90s. Remember that. In the 90s.
When we grew up in and watched.
Made that gimmick something that everyone wanted to tune in and week out.
Especially for people like us who grew up in the 90s.
I'm gonna be honest. I was watching old school Goldust promos, and I was intrigued by the character and how well committed he was.
What?
I love old school Goldust. I mean, I watch his promos work. I love the music too, by the way. Is this a clip of?
You heard the story about Goldust, though, right, baby daddy?
Hold on, I love this song. Now you shall never forget the name of Booty Daddy.
Anyway, I digress.
You heard the story about what Goldust was willing to do for his gimmick back in the 90s, right?
Yep.
Breast surgery, I think. Plastic surgery.
Yeah, he was willing to get boobs.
Yeah. For when he was dressing up as drag. That's dedication right
Dustin
there.
fucking Runnels was willing to Dustin Runnels was willing to
get plastic
boobs on his body for his character. Plastic surgery that, yes, it can be taken off, but, yes, exactly what Reaper said, dedication. Dedication to the max.
And I think we need to honor this. Let me say this. And Real Talk would never forget the name of Booty Daddy.
Who are you? I'm sorry, I just forgot.
Oh, I am the son of Scott Steiner, nephew to Rick Steiner. I am the big bad Booty Daddy.
Anyway.
Alright, tell me
that. You gotta do that. You gotta do that at the end.
Tell me that wasn't a good. That was a good imitation of Goldust. Tell me that wasn't a good one.
I am prodigal son.
Oh wow, I got tingles. I got goosebumps. That was chilling. All right, give me a Goldust promo.
Kalisto and Apollo Crews.
Okay. Let's skip that and talk about Goldust.
Kalisto beat Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
That, yay, woo.
Two of Luigi's people that he hates.
I fucking hate both of them, so.
Oh, so you agree with Luigi? That's kind of weird.
Yes.
I hate Kalisto. I don't really hate Apollo Crews. I just think he needs a character, and I kind of like what they've been doing with him and Titus. So.
Then he loses.
He lost only one match.
It's because WWE.
He lost two.
Okay, Prodigy, you're complaining. You're talking about Apollo Crews losing when we're living in a world where Jinder Mahal is WWE champion and the Universal champion is nowhere to be found. We're in a state of chaos right now. Just embrace it.
You know, that actually makes so much sense that Reaper said that. Jinder Mahal is a WWE champion. Brock Lesnar is a Universal champion. We have no idea what's going on. Anything can happen. I mean, Donald Trump is president. What? Anything can happen.
Nothing makes sense. Everything is a lie.
We're gonna get Santina Varela back
and make him Universal champion.
No, make her. I said Santina.
Oh.
No, you know what they're gonna. You know what we should do? We should bring back Hornswoggle and whatever that little bowl guy was with.
Oh, El Torito.
Yeah, we should just make a little people midget division and just give them a show called 105 Live.
105. Oh my god! I almost choked on my burger. 105 Live with midgets. That I would pour money into. That I would absolutely pour money into. But let's get this. Let's get the ball rolling. Then we had Matt Hardy versus Sheamus. And of course, the Hardys have won literally every single singles match they've had against Sheamus and Cesaro. And Matt Hardy makes the title match at Extreme Rules a steel cage, which you would think that the Hardys would pick a ladder match, but since they had a ladder match at Mania, they don't want to have another ladder match so soon. So, hence a steel cage, which I'm fine with. Then we had another cruiserweight match. This one had some story. Aries versus Nice. Aries is still in a feud with Neville, and I'm excited to see. Their match is a submission match at Extreme Rules. So, do you feel like this is where Aries wins?
Honestly, if he doesn't win, then he needs to stop going after the Cruiserweight Championship.
I feel like this is where he should win it. Because
he should have won it at WrestleMania, but that's just my opinion.
I feel the same, but I'm enjoying Neville as Cruiserweight Champion. Just now, Aries has been screwed the last few championship matches, so it only seems right to give it to him now. Neville has done everything in his power to keep the championship, and now it's a submission match where it's the final stand.
Speaking of stipulations and stuff, honestly, I would have freaked out if the Hardys actually announced the final solution type thing for their stipulation. But then again, I don't think Sheamus and Cesaro have the mic work or the charisma to actually carry on that.
Yeah, no. Not something like that.
Enzo and Cass might. I'd like to see Enzo and Cass face the Hardys in a stipulation like that, because Enzo and Cass can get pretty creative and crazy on the mic.
Yeah, and then, Big Cass, Enzo can be thrown around while Cass Like, Matt can throw Enzo around, and then Cass can throw Jeff around. Hence, total deletion right there, bam.
That or just put him in a feud with Bray Wyatt and somebody else.
Yeah. Where is Booty Daddy?
Eating, I'd assume.
The final deletion has occurred.
I ran him off of this podcast just like I'll take that title off of him at Extreme Rules. So.
Well, I'd have to disagree on you on that. I think just for the simple fact that I won't go into it. Let's go on with Raw.
Oh no, go ahead.
I just feel like, you're kind of selling out. Your announcement earlier with having Youngblood as your partner. Weren't you the one who said, I am the Reaper and I don't give a shit about anyone and I do stuff on my own?
It's because he's actually the only other truth in this podcast. In life, there are two things. There is beauty and there is death.
Well, blood is certainly not beautiful, and you're not dead yet, so I see those two things are very invalid at the moment.
Yes, but Booty Daddy's IC title reign will be come Sunday, so... It's not the fact that I'm dead, it's the fact that everybody that comes across me will end up getting killed.
Well, I guess we can only wait and see.
I heard dead. Who died? Reaper?
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm coming in and out. Like I told everyone earlier, cookout, they're finally growing. So I got a burger and I'm about to stuff down.
Anyway, Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James.
They have good chemistry. It was a good match. And then after the match, Bliss starts attacking Mickie James with it. Bayley runs in to defend Mickie James. And Alexa retreats. So I feel like Sasha Banks has been replaced with Mickie James for the time being. Maybe.
I hope they use that for the heel turn if they do it. Just say, you're favoring Mickie over me. I thought I was your best friend, blah, blah, blah.
That would make sense.
I have to say this. What I hate so far that is Raw Women's Division is finally at its best.
Alexa Bliss is champion, yes.
I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I didn't really enjoy Alexa Bliss as SmackDown Women's Champion, but ever since she went on Raw, I have enjoyed women's wrestling on Raw.
Well, I would have enjoyed women's wrestling on Raw as when Bayley was champ, but they misused the hell out of that.
I still feel like Nia Jax should have beaten Bayley for the title, or Nia Jax being the more contender at Payback, but I'm fine with this.
I guess so.
Daddy, if you had your way, Nia Jax would be an 18-time women's champion by now.
Actually, she wouldn't have done what China been doing. China should have done. Won the world title.
I would have gotten behind that. China as the world champion. China as the world champion.
Yeah, this
got a ring to it. China as world champion.
Not too bad.
Nia seems like the type of chick who should wait. Yeah, she should.
Because China was not like most girls.
Oh,
Nia should be fighting guys, honestly.
Makes sense.
Nia should do what?
She should be fighting guys like China did.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they're going to make her fall in love with a guy.
Like they used Karma, or whatever her name was. Awesome Kong, Karma, whatever.
Awesome Kong.
Speaking of Awesome Kong and Karma, that was probably one of the most disappointing feuds in WWE history. The whole them setting up the feud with the Bellas just to have it go nowhere.
Remember when she would call it Amazing Kong in TNA, and then they switched to Awesome Kong?
Yeah, because you can't, you know.
Anyway, Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Yep, and Bray and Joe defeated Rollins and Reigns. Surprisingly, Reigns lost the match.
No, Reigns didn't lose because Rollins is the one who got passed out. They managed to keep Roman looking strong.
Of course, not surprised.
Yeah, of course. They'll make Roman look strong, but Seth look weak. Fucking hell.
I mean, Roman Reigns is the face of the PG era.
It was an okay match.
We're not in the PG era, Booty Daddy. We're in the Roman Reigns era.
Oh, Lord.
This is his yard now.
Ooh, ah. Yeah, that's all you gotta say. Ooh, ah.
You know, it's funny. I still remember the day.
Vince McMahon gets a boner every time he cocks his fist.
Speaking of cocks.
Ooh, ah.
I remember the day Prodigy started to hate Roman after Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Prodigy did what now?
Ever since the Royal Rumble, I've hated Roman Reigns.
I've hated Roman Reigns since the Shield split up. I didn't really even like him in the Shield.
I hated Roman Reigns when he returned, and then they made him Superstar of the Year, where it should have been someone like Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose or
anybody but Roman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fun fact, I actually picked Seth Rollins to win the Money in the Bank briefcase and to be the first one to turn on the Shield when it happened.
I mean, I predicted every week I always change my predictions because I feel like, okay, Dean's getting the most mic talk, so it's going to be either Roman or Seth. But then they always made Dean and Roman bicker with each other, so I was like, okay, it's going to be Seth that's going to turn on them.
If you wanted someone to turn heel, you wanted someone, who had the look of being like just a total dick and, who would turn on him. So I always thought it was going to be Roman who turned on the Shield out of the three.
To be honest, I would have preferred that because then he actually might be more liked right now.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. That's a given.
But I'm kind of glad it was Seth because we got Dean and Seth. That was a great feud in 2014.
Oh, and we also got fucking Seth's, road to the top, and it was great.
Oh, yeah.
Redemption type thing. Honestly, Seth Rollins' WWE Championship reign was highly underrated because he had a lot of great matches and feuds.
See, this is what I hate about Reaper. We actually think alike because I was just about to comment that we were talking about underrated champions. Seth Rollins' run was underrated at its best.
People will always like kind of shit on it only because he had like help from the Authority like all the time.
But that's what he'll do.
That's what he's supposed to do, though. They're
exactly.
supposed to use underhanded tactics and piss people off. So
if that pisses you off, they're doing their job.
Basically.
If you hate Seth Rollins doing that, then then they should do more of that stuff so you can actually pay to see if he's going to lose clean.
I'm sorry to say, but I prefer heel Seth Rollins over babyface Seth Rollins because even though Seth is one of my favorite people in wrestling right now, what he's doing right now just doesn't stand out to me compared to when he was being a dick.
Most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I can agree on that.
I say that the only time the title reign was kind of boring was the corporate Kane scene.
Oh, corporate Kane.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting, but I feel like that's probably where the title reign got killed. And then the rumors saying that Roman Reigns was going to beat Seth Rollins at Survivor Series. I was still in high school during that time, and And my best friend Luigi knows this, but if Roman Reigns would have beat Seth Rollins for the WWE title and how much I enjoyed it, my heart would, I think I would have died. And
Fun fact, it was during the Seth Rollins heel turn against the Shield when me and Booty Daddy actually started talking and became friends.
Yeah, and that was also the time where Booty Daddy never showed up to school because he hated Roman Reigns so much.
oh yeah,
Like, he did not come to school because Roman was winning so much.
Really, you didn't go to school just because Roman was champion?
Damn fucking right. I remember.
yeah. Every time Roman wins a pay-per-view,
I remember he wasn't there for almost like a full week. Like,
That's
legit.
hilarious.
yeah. And then my Alphonse Lobo called me saying, "Hey, why aren't you at school?"
Yep.
And I told him that I'm good. It's just Roman Reigns won. I'm too upset to attend. And then he was like, well,
I can just imagine that phone call to his parents. So, Mr. and Mrs. Davis,
Booty Daddy.
why isn't your son at school? Well, you see, Roman Reigns is the WWE champion, and he just doesn't think he can carry on with his work right now.
Damn fucking right. And then to end the show, Balor was like, I want to face one of them. And Kurt was like, okay, I'll give away 2 free matches on Monday Night Raw that are main event, pay-per-view caliber. I'll give away Roman versus Seth, and I'll give away Balor versus Joe versus Wyatt. Great job, Kurt. You're losing money, Kurt.
he's getting ratings.
Yeah, but those are pay-per-view matches. Roman versus Seth, I would love to see that at Mania. Or any pay-per-view. Balor, Joe, and Wyatt?
Honestly, you know what my headcanon is for, upcoming up to SummerSlam? Balor obviously feuding with Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Roman and Seth feuding against each other. And then Joe and Wyatt feuding against each other. Just because I want to see Roman and Seth team up, or not team up, just have one more feud against each other.
I wouldn't say that would happen now. Maybe later down the road, but not now. I feel like Rollins and Joe are still going to be at it for a little bit, and then Balor...
I don't see them going past Extreme Rules for their feud.
Well, I mean, let's hope. Maybe they ended off at Great Balls of Fire.
I just want to see Balor team with Gallows and Anderson and just have them go after Seth, Roman, and Dean.
I can see that at SummerSlam. Oh, I didn't even think about the Balor Club versus the original Bullet Club versus the Shield. Because in my mind, I always see AJ as the leader.
Give me the Shield versus AJ, Balor, and Nakamura. I will be happy.
That would require them to have a joint pay-per-view.
Survivor Series.
Booty talk. But that's always a pay-per-view.
Okay, so Raw out of 10 stars. Best moment, worst moment. I give Raw. It wasn't that really eventful. I'll give it a 5, and then I say best moment. There isn't really a best. I would say Alexa Bliss because I enjoy her presence, and I would say the worst part. Kalisto and Apollo Crews.
Racist.
And stars rating?
I said 5 stars.
Oh, 5 stars. Alright, well, I guess I'll go. My best part probably would be the Paul Heyman Finn Balor promo.
Oh, shit, yeah. Alright, yeah. Scratch
and
that.
my worst part would be seeing Noam Dar on TV saying the name Alicia Fox yet again.
No, not Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox.
It's Fox. I don't care. He sounds like he has a speech impediment, and I want to punch him in the face.
Alicia Fox.
Okay, that was funny.
I'll get it over.
Rating, 6 stars.
Okay, and for you, Mr. Booty Daddy?
Well, I'm glad you call me Booty Daddy. That makes me feel happy. But before I do that, I have to make it a quick announcement. Okay, a fan told me to review one of what he thought of Raw, so I'm gonna read off what the fan says. And he's a big fan of mine. He goes by Hunter. So Hunter said that he says the worst thing about Raw was the tag main event. Wow, this guy is an idiot. The worst thing about Raw was the tag team main event. The tag team main event was the worst thing on Raw. Best thing was Heyman. Raw was a 4.5 out of 10, and the worst thing about I'll do SmackDown for him later. Okay, that guy's an idiot, and I hope I never see that guy again, because that tag match was.
After Extreme Rules, he won't be. So
I thought you was here with this young buff fella.
I don't know.
Anyways, that guy's an idiot. He gives Raw a 4.5, which is I think he's stupid. But anyways, best part of Raw was Paul Heyman. Worst part, no Nia Jax. Raw gets a 7.
What?
No,
7?
7. I actually enjoyed Raw. I've been enjoying Raw lately. I mean, I'm seeing good matches. I'm seeing good promos. I mean, we got Carl Anderson versus Finn Balor. I mean, I'm enjoying Raw. I have to give Raw a 7. I feel like it could be better. We cut the stupid stuff like the whole Enzo and Cass getting knocked out, Kalisto and Apollo Crews. I mean, other than that, I have been enjoying Raw lately. Despite no Universal Champion, I enjoy Raw. And Ellis Sampson had a match, and with Dean Ambrose, I'm enjoying. I enjoy Raw. Hey, this is real talk. Now I'm being real.
And you're talking.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to SmackDown, shall we? And,
the land of opportunity.
SmackDown. You mean Gendertown?
You mean the Maharaja's Palace?
Wait. Why not play the new song?
Indie music. Indie music.
Okay. How are you not a heel? You're disrespecting good music.
Oh, here it is.
Ugh.
I'm not gonna lie, I like this song.
All right, play it. I'm about to do a rap about this. Give me the beat. Hey, where's my music? I'm about to do a rap to this.
Stand it, so.
Wow.
What was that?
On that note,
I wanted to rap to the song, and you said no. I'm hurt.
But Booty Daddy, just remember one thing. What's cooking?
I mean, it's not like most cookings.
Because it doesn't matter what's cooking, and if you don't get that, then you're missing the point.
Just like how Benoit was missing for the past few months with his world title run.
Oh, we got every single thing in there in one fucking sentence.
Yo, yeah, we got all our gimmicks in.
Oh yeah, and because also Benoit's not a girl because he's not like most girls.
I think you're missing the point, like how Reaper is missing the point about Extreme Rules, where I will walk out champion.
Now Nia Jax was missing from Raw because she's not like most girls. She doesn't have a storyline.
And not only does she not have a storyline, but she's missing the point that it's rabid on Raw. Get it? Rabid on
Like
Raw.
Benoit.
Yes. And not only that is rabid, that it's kind of have a what's cooking vibe with Alexa Bliss, because we don't want to know what's cooking between Bailey and Sasha Banks. What's cooking with their feud?
But it doesn't matter what's cooking.
With their feud.
Wow, we're just getting the gimmicks off the charts. Let's do catchphrases next.
It doesn't matter what you people think. To be the man, woo, you gotta beat the man.
Okay, that's my favorite Rock promo.
The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I am Mr. WrestleMania, Mr. Show. What?
To be what's cooking, you gotta beat what's cooking.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
This thing is beautiful.
This
is perfect.
Is that a Wild Joey?
Well,
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal.
WWE Champion. Jinder Mahal. Why is that name so funny? I don't get it.
Because of how we're saying it.
Alright, Jinder Mahal.
No, it's not the Maharaja. It's the modern day Maharaja.
Oh, I am Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja.
Wait, where did that even come from? The Maharaja Raja. Where did that come from? Was that his catchphrase?
Yeah, he's the Maharaja.
Well, where did that come from?
What he calls him. Except they call him the modern day Maharaja.
So who was...
fun fact.
Put your socks in here.
What the hell?
Is that right? What?
Okay, who heard socks?
I heard socks. Mr. Socko!
It's funny, that was actually Maverick's old gimmick back in the days.
Huh. Mr. Socko?
Yeah, he called himself Mr. Socko, and then when Ultimate Warrior passed away, he called himself Ultimate Socko.
So what the hell happened to that gimmick? You just get bored of it just like you got bored of Youngblood?
Well, I mean, it was back in the, before the podcast, it was like the at men days when you had to post on page, but, I mean, you know how it gets with a page. It gets like, if you don't get a lot of likes or comments, you just kind of, So, like, what?
Kind of like how I feel about the Real Talk page at times.
Yeah.
I still think it should be a group to where we can actually interact with people more.
I mean, I say keep the page because we got like 800 likes, so might as well just keep it. And plus, we could post.
We could make a side group though.
I mean, yeah, we could make a side group and just. I mean, we could be admins and invite people. I mean, but you gotta get people to come in there.
So the Money in the Bank participants.
Wait. Reaper was gonna say something.
We haven't even talked about Jinder Mahal.
He didn't start the show, damn it. Shane McMahon started the show.
All right. Speaking of starting the show, when is Rusev going to start to show up? Get it? Starting to show up.
Jinder took Rusev's title spot. Don't you know that?
I think I heard, and this is what makes me hate Jinder Mahal more. Rusev deserved this. The way Rusev been booked, Rusev deserved that title.
Hashtag push Rusev.
The fact that you hate Jinder is just a testament to him doing something right.
No, I don't hate Jinder Mahal. I just hate that he's champion. I love all wrestlers. I respect every wrestler, but his win-loss record says that he's a terrible champion, and it's insulting that.
I'm not gonna disagree with the whole win-loss record thing, but here's the way I went into this. I kind of just went into when he got inserted into the WWE Championship feud. I just, in my own mind, just wipe the slate clean and say, okay, fine. I'm just going to consider this a fresh start. You have no money in the bank to impress me.
All right, that's fine and dandy, but his title reign and his history speaks for itself. His history speaks for itself. His title reign is longer than Rey Mysterio's, Kane, Andre the Giant, many others. Like, why is his title reign so long?
And since he's going to hold it until Money in the Bank, he's going to hold it longer than Jeff Hardy. And, are we doing just WWE champions? Or, like, are we counting World Heavyweight as well?
Yeah, let's count World Champions, because is he gonna surpass Christian's reign? Because I know he had 2 on his first and I think 28 on his second.
He's already suppressed Christian's reign. Christian only went a week as champion.
No, he went 2 days as champion.
2 days.
Yeah.
But his second reign was like a month.
One more match.
All right, I'm gonna be honest, and I know
the word Maharaja prodigy. Me and a couple of my friends actually did the terrible idea at Backlash of making a drinking game of every time someone said the Maharaja.
Like anybody, like including yourself?
No, it not include ourselves. Anybody on TV from the pre-show till the end of the show. We started a drinking game of every time someone said the Maharaja, and overall we counted 35 times.
Holy shit.
Well, I don't want to get off subject, but the fact Christian, Jinder Mahal.
What the hell?
Okay, okay. Hold on, I think I need a second to. Was he taking a dump or something? I mean,
Did Prodigy just die?
what just happened? What just happened?
I don't know.
Hold on. Yeah, this is still recording, but I think we need to take a minute to survey the situation because I'm so confused on what just happened. I'm hearing laughter. I'm hearing sounds. I'm so lost.
Sounded like he just died. Like, oh god.
You heard it too. Oh my god. Oh wow. That was.
So the Money in the Bank purchase?
No. We're not going to change subject. What happened?
I was not expecting that at all.
What happened?
I was just rubbing my tummy, and then my mom came over and just smacked it, and it hurt because I didn't even see her coming. She just wanted to smack, and it hurt.
I was under the assumption that you died or something.
I thought you took a dump.
Look, I don't make those noises when I shit.
Bullshit, everybody does.
I mean,
I go Super Saiyan when I shit, but that's a different story for a different podcast.
I pretend I'm in the Navy and then I'm dropping bombs on submarines.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's not get into that.
All right, that was too funny, but I have to say this: the fact that Jinder Mahal has a longer title run than Christian, it insults me to a big degree. And Kane, Christian. No, it's not funny. Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about.
It's hilarious.
This makes me want to buy the old SmackDown vs. Raw games where Christian was in 2006, so I can get GM mode and actually book him like a world champion.
I do not care. Jinder Mahal is champion, and the heat he's getting is just hilarious to me.
I mean,
well, at least they're getting that right, unlike Roman.
Yeah, but I mean, Who do y'all take him serious as a champion?
I take him more seriously than I do Lesnar.
Okay,
At least Jinder fucking shows up.
you take Jinder Mahal more serious than Brock Lesnar?
Yes, because Jinder actually shows up.
That makes no sense. Brock Lesnar is if we talking about background checks, Jinder Mahal is a straight up jobber. Brock Lesnar, he didn't job to no one. Brock Lesnar came to WWE. He beat all the legends. He won the undisputed title. He's a former UFC champion.
Booty Daddy, I don't care if he's a jobber. I care if the fact that you actually show up on TV and act like a champion.
Okay.
He's not a jobber. He's the Maharaja.
I mean, he's not like most Maharajas.
You fucked it up.
Wait, did anybody see the ending of Samurai Jack?
That's for a different podcast.
No, because I'm about to do a comparison.
No.
Okay, so I can't spoil it, but basically, I see where this is going. SmackDown right now is like Samurai Jack. The first, like AJ Styles, the first half was great. Half 2, Randy Orton, it's going down. Okay, maybe you can pick up. Now we went to just straight up terrible ending. The terrible ending is Jinder Mahal.
But right now, there's no end to Jinder's title reign.
When Jinder Mahal title runs ends, we're gonna have a start of a new chapter of the WWE Championship being taken seriously. Because I don't take.
You cannot hinder the gender.
Okay, Jinder Mahal was a jobber in 2K14. Every time you watch the entrance video where they do a finisher, it's either Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, or Heath Slayer. And that's saying something.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Was a jobber. Now he is your WWE champion.
You can take the jobber out the jobber scene, but you can't take the jobber out the jobber.
Oh, look, it's okay, because Jinder Mahal's going to beat Randy Orton and then lose the championship to Mojo Rawley, so.
Speaking of Mojo Rawley, I find it funny that he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and has yet to be on TV.
Well, that's what happens with every single freaking
match for a stupid pre-show.
I mean, that's kind of false prodigy because one, Cesaro, he was on TV with Paul Heyman until Lesnar returned, and Big Show won it the year after, and he feuded with Roman. And Corbin is the only guy that was right booked after Money in the Bank.
So, speaking of Money in the Bank.
Yes, the Money in the Bank participants were announced by Shane O'Mac.
And they are... Do you mind if I say it?
Go ahead.
Money in the Bank. The participants in the Real Talk in the Bank will be the Big Bad Booty Daddy, the son of Scott Steiner, nephew to Rick Steiner, and the greatest Intercontinental Podcast champion. The jobber of Real Talk.
Reaper of Real Talk, you freaking cunt.
Yeah, I call it how I sees it. The JG Enigma. Lobo.
The outsider with all the motherfucking insiders.
Yeah.
JG Wentworth, 877, cash now.
877, cash now.
Latino Heat. And Lobo.
And possibly Maverick.
I mean,
if he loses at Extreme Rules.
I don't know. The way he said the stipulation, it sounds like he's going to rig it to make sure that he and Providence tie. But nonetheless, the real Money in the Bank, the SmackDown, well, who cares about SmackDown Money in the Bank? It's all about the Real Talk in the Bank. Money in the Bank has AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and now Kevin Owens. And
because Kevin Owens wasn't originally in the match, but then he made his case, and then Shane put him in there.
The Maharaja in the bank.
Shut up. Now,
The Maharaja
I
in
said
the
this at Backlash that the loser between Sammy versus Corbin will win Money in the Bank. And I picked Corbin because I felt like it was a safe pick. But I am going to confirm it right now. Baron Corbin will win Money in the Bank.
Sami Zayn will win it.
No, I said the loser will win Money in the Bank. Baron Corbin will win Money in the Bank.
I want
I've been
Sammy
saying
to win,
before Money in
but
the Bank that Sami Zayn is the only one who deserves to win that briefcase.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if Sami Zayn wins it, they're gonna do what they did with Damien Sandow. Have him cash in and lose.
I will be extremely pissed. You have no idea.
No,
look, Sami Zayn deserves to win it. I just don't see it happening.
Okay, but Prodigy, if he does win it and they do pour Sandow on him, will you or will you not be extremely pissed?
Oh, I will shit on the WWE for the rest of my
that's
life.
what I'm saying. If Sammy wins it, they're gonna do the Sandow route. It's better that Sammy lose and at least go for the mid card title. Ever since Kevin Owens came to WWE and NXT, Sami Zayn has been booked to be a loser. He's not even an underdog no more. He's actually where, like, he is so low. Like, I feel like he needs to be on the pre-show. He beat Kevin Owens in the match of the year in Battleground, and yet he has yet to have a fair one-on-one title match. How did Kevin Owens, who lost at Battleground, win the Universal title in a month, and not Sami Zayn? This is insulting to my intelligence. This is what happened with Jinder Mahal. It's basically saying you need to be a loser to be a winner. So with this logic, Reaper will be the Real Talk World Champion in a few upcoming pay-per-views, because losers are getting the chance to be big guys.
Except for Sami Zayn.
Except Sami Zayn. Like, this is, like, I'm really passionate when I get to, like, discussions, but I do not like this idea of Sami Zayn being portrayed like this. If I was booking WWE, Sami Zayn would have been the one to beat Randy Orton at Backlash. Sami Zayn would have fought Randy Orton, and when Sami Zayn won it, the next time on SmackDown, Randy Orton congratulates him and RKO's him, turning heel, and Money in the Bank is Sami versus heel Randy Orton.
Which is the better Orton?
Well, yeah, because face Orton, he's not... Orton fakes it when he's face. You can tell Orton does not like being face. Orton is a natural born heel. If you don't believe me,
I'm surprised he didn't turn heel when he burned down Wyatt's house. That's kind of a heelish thing to do, is burn down someone's house.
yeah, but if you think about it, Bray didn't really have insurance on the house, so it's not. I think Bray is the heel for not having insurance.
Anyway, so
That's enough
after
about
all
my
they
rant.
were announced and they took their two jabs at each other, Shane booked Corbin and Zayn in a rematch, and then a very star-studded main event, the Teddy Long tag team match, Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler versus Styles and Shinsuke, which is like nut-busting.
Oh, fun fact. Raw and SmackDown ended with 2 main event tag team matches.
They were feeling Teddy Long.
And
this week.
question for both of you guys, because Providence said this in the chat. Do you feel like Kevin Owens should be in the Money in the Bank when he's United States champion?
It only makes sense because all of Kevin Owens' potential opponents for the U.S. title are in the Money in the Bank.
Like, I feel like...
If Owens isn't in the match, then Styles wouldn't have to be in the match either.
But then that would leave spots to be filled that can't be filled properly.
It can. You give it to Rusev, and you give it to Ty Dillinger.
Okay, but they're not going to do that.
I mean, I'm going to be honest.
Because it's the WWE.
I see Kevin Owens being in the Money in the Bank. I have no problem with it. I mean, mid-card champions were in Money in the Bank, so I have no problem with it. Like Shelton Benjamin and stuff.
The Miz.
Yeah, Miz, because the Miz won Money in the Bank when he was United States champion. So I'm actually going to do what Miz did, have the IC title and win Money Real Talk in the Bank. My problem is this. Looking at it, SmackDown is lacking big stars now. Like I don't know what's going on. It's like SmackDown is lackluster now. Like I feel like Raw took up too many big stars.
Dean, Miz, Bray.
Right? Yeah. I think Raw took too many big stars in my opinion, and SmackDown took like not to disrespect no one. Like the only real main eventer they really had was Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. SmackDown basically got Jinder Mahal, the Jobber, the tag team jobbers, the Colognes, and the rest were mid carders. So, and I know SmackDown is a slow build, but SmackDown needs some main eventers. So, and I feel like they should have gave the. I don't think Jinder Mahal was the right choice for the main event spot, in my opinion.
Well, it wasn't going to him originally anyway.
I mean, yeah, it was going to Rusev, but he's injured. But if we're being logical, I feel like they should have gave that spot to Luke Harper because you can rebuild a feud that was hot. Like that Wyatt Orton storyline was really hot.
Why didn't, Luke Harper's a big sweaty man. Why doesn't Vince like him?
Yeah, why don't... I mean, I'm going to be honest.
Then again, Vince has more creative control over Raw than SmackDown does.
Well, Vince wanted Jinder Mahal to be champion, so he has some creative control, but he probably nitpicks and wants them to build him up. So, and I'm gonna be honest, I like the United States title. I think it's just the way the belt looks where I don't really like it. If that makes... I no. Like this is me with the United States title because I prefer the Intercontinental title because it looks so it looks like a legit belt I want to have. When I look at the United States title, it's like I want it, but I don't think it will look right on me. If that makes sense.
Well, they are making a Japan United States Championship.
I mean, I'm talking about just WWE in general. I don't like that. I feel like maybe they should get a new design for the United States title, not a WWE World Title U.S. Championship thing. Like maybe just switch up how the belt looks. Cause right now I just feel like it could have a better design. Like the WCW United States Championship looks so good compared to the U.S. title.
Anyways, Charlotte and Becky Lynch.
Yo, did you just cut me off? You cut me off.
Yes, I did.
For what reason?
Because we're going on and on when we need to get this SmackDown review over with.
If you have a problem, I got 2 words for you. Benoit yourself.
No way.
No, Benoit yourself. There you go.
So yeah, Charlotte Becky versus the Welcoming Committee. Becky and Charlotte won. 50-50 booking at its finest. And let's talk about the potential women's Money in the Bank match.
I don't think it's happening. Just because how it was booked right now with the 5-way.
Well, if it is booked, it'll be whoever, Naomi versus whoever. And I feel like Lana would debut at the Money in the Bank if they had it.
If they have it, I want Carmella to win just because I like Carmella.
I am the princess of Staten Island.
I missed that intro.
I do too, Loki. on the lowest of keys.
I mean, she's the realest chick in the room. How you doing? And then it's not like, I mean, it's not like most female intros
Not like most girls.
who always take what they get like plastic little princess. Lucky for me, she's not like those girls. Oh my God, Naya.
But yeah, 50-50 booking at its finest. After that, Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn. Sami quickly rolled Corbin up for the win, and then after that, Corbin shitted on Zayn and just destroyed him. Threw
So,
him around like a rag doll.
so this is what I'm saying.
Ragdoll,
It's
never seen who win.
Corbin
Rock
or
man.
Sammy is winning the Money in the Bank. And I'm thinking Corbin because Corbin lost the last pay-per-view.
Well, it's good that they made Corbin, look strong after, he lost twice against Zayn, and this second time to a roll-up, like, when the match started. So Corbin, destroying Zayn helps with his character, but,
It also gives Zayn reason to come back even stronger with the fact of he got kayfabe injured and stretchered off.
yeah.
I love how Sammy lost on Raw. Sammy went from Brock. Hold on.
So, then a new fashion file segment. They turned in their badges to Shane, and then Shane booked them in a rematch. And I believe we all knew that they weren't going to win this one either. But then Jinder Mahal, his Punjabi, aka his Canadian celebration, because he's Canadian. They don't want to tell you that he's Canadian.
He's not like most Canadians.
I guess so.
You know it's true.
Mahal enters the ring. He talks about the 1 billion people of the great country of India celebrating. Mahal's like, yeah, you guys didn't believe me, but I did it. And then, he goes into, saying he's, Orton is just like America. He's on the decline. He proclaims himself as the greatest WWE champion of all time. That's where I have a problem. He is not the greatest champion of all time.
He's the worst.
I wouldn't say worse, but he's not the greatest. You got Hogan, Austin, Michaels.
All right, so
Hart,
who's the worst
Taker,
WWE champion
Punk,
then?
Cena. Worst champion? Probably Andre. Because he gave it up. Like as soon as he won it, he was like, "Hey yo, Ted, here you go, B." Like, no.
Okay, I guess I can see what you're coming up with that, but then that's like saying Rey Mysterio is a worst champion because he lost it in an hour.
That wasn't his fault. Cena, it was a bitch. Cena was like, "Okay, Ray, I know you just got out of a match, but instead of waiting till next week to get your title shot, I'm just gonna put you in a match against me for the title, and then I'll take it from you, okay?"
Yeah,
so
that's what I don't get.
Spotlight.
Wouldn't Cena want to wait a week for Ray to be prepared? I mean, why would you want?
Honestly, with the whole Cena and Ray thing, that was kind of just to further CM Punk's return.
Yeah, but that could have wait a week for. You telling me they could have wait a week for Punk to return?
Well, they did kind of do that a little too quickly, because didn't he just leave not even a few days before that?
He left. It's been 2 weeks since Punk left.
Yeah.
And if they would have waited an extra week, it would have been 3 weeks.
It would
So
have probably had more impact if they would have just had him come back at a pay-per-view after Cena retained his title. Or they could have had Ray and Cena face at a pay-per-view and had him come back after Cena beat Ray at the pay-per-view.
well, if you saying that,
I would have given Ray a month off the title reign.
Punk and Cena fought at Money in the Bank. The next pay per view was SummerSlam, and
Yeah, I know. I know. What I'm saying is the fact that instead of having Ray lose that night on Raw, they could have had him go into a feud with Cena for the title, had Cena beat him at the pay-per-view, and then had Punk return there after Cena won the championship.
Yeah, I mean, Punk returning at SummerSlam would have been a big surprise. I mean, it's always,
Yeah.
and plus you pay for a surprise, so.
I mean, speaking of Punk, we've always been talking about how we should book it. That's basically it right there.
How Real Talk would book Punk's title reign.
And here's why.
Why?
Because fuck
Here's
it.
why.
That's why.
God.
No, that's literally my thing. Why? Because fuck it. That's why.
But yeah, Jinder Mahal, he was like, I celebrate for India, blah, blah, blah. He cuts a promo and then holds up the title once again and blah, blah, blah. So he has a celebration. Of course, Orton's not there. And then we have another coming soon video for Lana. Can't wait for Lana.
Oh yeah, me too. My body's ready for Lana.
And then Jey Uso and Tyler Breeze have I guess their feud is continuing. But Tyler Breeze won.
Oh no, New Day's back. They was on Talking Smack the other night.
Yeah, I know. And then Jimmy Uso came on, and then Fandango won that. So they suggest a rematch. And then the referee leaves, and then they have their tag team title match, and then the Usos win. So, yeah, that's what happened. We all knew Fandango was not going to win the championships. Even though we wanted them to, we knew that wasn't going to happen.
I mean, I believed it for a second. The way they were looking in that match.
And then Tyler Breeze came out in a janitor outfit. That's when
They'll
you knew.
win the tag team championships at Money in the Bank. I'm calling it.
But yeah, speaking of Booty Daddy, the New Day did come on Talking Smack and said that they are so close to coming back. Also, congratulations to Austin. He
Steve
just
Austin?
announced that he. No, Austin Creed, Xavier Woods, whatever the hell you want to call him.
There you go.
He is a father now. He has a baby son. So congratulations to Xavier, Austin, whatever the hell you want to call him. Hope to see the New Day soon because I miss the New Day.
I kind of want them to do some solo stuff for a while. Like I want to see Kofi go for the WWE title. I think Kofi deserved the WWE title more than Jinder Mahal.
Kobe deserves to be a four-time world champion by now.
Yes.
I say 3-time.
But no, I'd like to see the whole fashion file Breezango versus the New Day.
That would actually that would be money. New Day versus the Fashion Files versus Usos. I can see that happening
No,
at Money
just
in the Bank.
keep the Usos out of that. Just the Fashion Files versus the New Day.
No, you can't leave Usos out. The Usos are too over. Like they got the mic. They got that mic work.
Yeah, but it would kind of kill the hilariousness of the whole feud.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's where you get heat from. The Usos killing the fun. I like that. Speaking of fun, where's American Alpha?
Currently indisposed.
My God, what happened? I remember the time where AJ Styles was champion and you got to see everybody on TV. I miss those days.
And then everyone was arguing backstage, all the women, and Shane said that he will book a fatal 5-way elimination match next week
So original.
So original, right? Wink, wink. And the winner will face Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So
Next thing you know, next week we're gonna have more singles matches between the Usos and Breezango, and whoever wins the singles match is gonna get to pick the stipulation for Money in the Bank.
yep. And then they're gonna have Tamina versus Charlotte, and then Becky versus Carmella versus Natalia, and then yeah. So very original SmackDown. But then we get to the main event, which was a hell of a main event, if I do say so myself. Styles, Nakamura, Owens, Ziggler. You know it's going to be amazing.
It's not like most main events.
No, because actually, it's kind of like most SmackDown main events. Holla holla.
I mean, not with that star power.
Yeah, not with that star power. No. AJ Styles and Nakamura won. Nakamura won with the Kinshasa knee on Owens. Kind of upsets me that Owens, the United States champion, took the pinfall.
Come on, Owens, you represent us. You represent us mid-card champions. You can't be losing like this.
I would have liked it if AJ would have pinned Dolph. That would have made more sense.
I loved everything about this main event. The only thing that would have been better is if Teddy Long came out and announced that Kevin Owens would be going one-on-one with The Undertaker next week.
Teddy Long, come Mr. Mac Militant, come and get it on. And then he comes out, Kevin Owens, since you took that pinfall, next week on SmackDown, you will go one-on-one with The Undertaker. Holla holla. How does that sound? The man in the comb showing the china, the fans on the way on the storm.
Yeah.
In the face. Yeah.
You're close. You're getting there.
Yeah.
Did you do the little Teddy Long dance or no?
I did.
No, it's
Me and Joey both did.
Oh, what does Joey got to think about SmackDown lately?
Huh?
What does Joey think about SmackDown lately? What does he think about Jinder Mahal?
Joey wanted Jinder Mahal to win.
Really?
You're damn right I
Yep.
did. You're damn right I did.
Yep. That's correct.
Okay.
I take Jinder over Face Orton. I'm sorry.
All right. So let me ask. Does he listen to our podcast?
He does.
Okay. Who is his favorite character besides you?
Wait, what?
Who's his favorite character besides you?
Oh, let me ask. Hey, Joey, who's your favorite character in the podcast besides me?
Well, I don't know anyone else on the podcast. I would know.
Oh, screw him.
I haven't had the time to sit down and watch them. I haven't.
I can give him that. He's been studying for his EOGs, so.
Okay. Well, you need to give him the real.
He's been killing me, so I haven't even had.
You need to.
I'm gonna eventually watch.
I feel like his favorite would be Reaper.
Who?
Because Reaper just doesn't give a shit, and Joey doesn't give a shit either.
You're damn right I don't.
So, I don't know if you heard that. He's like, you're damn right I don't.
I heard him. We're going PG because of this, man. I'm tired of hearing this nonsense.
No, we're good.
Actually,
You can have fun with that.
I think PG would be good for the fans.
You can have fun with that. I think Prodigy would rather hop on the boat with me and just sell our own way and do our own thing.
I mean, let's look at WWE. They're PG, and look, they get nothing but fans.
Yes, but they're not like most PG shows.
Oh, yes.
You know what else isn't PG? Benoit.
Can you all stop making Benoit references?
I mean, if he wants us to stop, he's missing the point.
And
And we got all our gimmicks in, except for we don't know what's cooking yet. Now we got all our gimmicks.
Because it doesn't matter what's cooking.
And we got our gimmicks in. Oh wait, hold on. I am laughing at this photo Prodigy sent to the chat.
Yeah, overall, I would say SmackDown was like a 7 out of 10, better than Raw. I would say the best moment was the main event tag team match, Holla Holla, and the worst was probably the women's stuff, the women's tag match, because it didn't,
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, just like I gave Raw. Best thing probably.
Whoa, no. You can't have a tie. You have to pick which was better.
Fine, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's 0.5 points better than Raw. Best thing probably would have to be Shinsuke and Styles versus Owens and Ziggler. Worst thing for me, probably, yeah, the women's stuff. I just don't care about the welcoming committee and
Well,
all the drama.
it's time for me to disappoint my brother. I'll give SmackDown a 6. So I'm saying Raw beat SmackDown this week. I think the best thing about SmackDown was that tag team match with Breezango. And the worst was probably, I guess I'll give it to either the women's match or Jinder Mahal's championship celebration. I think I'll give it to the women's match because I can barely remember it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, I think Raw was better this week.
Well, I have our opinions.
Too many
but
tag
we know-
matches.
But there is one fact that we can all take, and that is this Sunday at Extreme Rules, I will rid Real Talk of the stain, of the waste of space, of the jobber himself.
Reaper?
That is Youngblood.
Oh, him.
And with that, guys, I would say good show. Yeah, I've been the prodigal son of Real Talk along with my colleagues.
It's
The Reaper of Real Talk.
Okay. Tis I, it's the big bad booty daddy, the BBBD, the son of Scott Steiner, the nephew to Rick Steiner, the current Intercontinental Podcast champion, and this Sunday I'm have to reintroduce Reaper to the Hall of Booty.
Yeah, that's not happening. I pulled a get out of booty free card.
Now you're going to the Hall of Booty, but man, I'm sorry.
Get out of booty card.
Yeah, you're going to the Hall of Booty. You're gonna be good. What the? No.
And with that,
No,
guys,
no, we're going to talk about this now. We're going PG because I'm tired of hearing that language.
No. And with that, guys, we will see you next time for some Raw and SmackDown review, and then our predictions for Extreme Rules. See y'all later.
And make sure you like, comment, and share Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. And with that,